Home insurance savings tips. Guaranteed steps to very cheap homeowners insurance rates. A series. This is part 3 of the series. We're going to continue from where we left off in part 2. Tip number 19. Make sure your home has no smoker. A household that has a smoker or smokers will receive more expensive rates. With over 23,000 residential fires being caused by smoking, you will agree that it is a really important factor. Do all within your power to ensure no one smokes in your home and you'll attract cheaper rates. If you quit smoking successfully for over 12 months, tell your agent and demand for a well-deserved discount. Tip number 20. Update your systems. You will reduce your home insurance premium by up to 15% if you update your heating, electrical, and plumbing systems. You can bet that heating your home the old school way, although romantic, could easily lead to a fire disaster. Your home is safer with modern systems. Take advantage of them, as they will not only reduce your home insurance premium, but increase the value of your structure in several cases. Tip number 21. Get to know all available discounts. You might be surprised to hear that you might not be taking advantage of half the discounts that are available to you. Information is crucial if you must go all out for all discounts you are entitled to. Tell your home insurance agent to inform you of every discount obtainable and what you need to do to take advantage of them. That an insurer does not advertise certain discounts does not mean they do not give them. Tip number 22. Build with the right material. The material you use in the construction of your house goes a long way in determining your home insurance rate. For instance, brick homes are best in areas with high winds, while frame homes are better in earthquake zones. So if you live in the east, you will enjoy more affordable rates if you buy a brick home. For people who stay in the west, they will pay more if they have a brick home. They are better off with frame homes. Buying a home built with the proper material for your area will save you at least 5%. Tip number 23. Get coverage for relevant perils only. You do not really have to insure your house against all kinds of perils. There are perils that will never happen in some areas. You can almost say with certainty that some perils are impossible in some states going by their climate trend. Yes, ensure that your home has coverage against all losses that have a reasonable chance of occurring. But buying coverage for a peril that has never happened in a state can be rightly seen as financial waste. Review your coverage and keep coverage on likely perils only. You will reduce your rate by doing this if what you purchased initially was too much. Tip number 24. Start a community watch. You will pay more affordable rates if your area has a community watch. Many insurance companies will give discounts for this. Don't forget to inform your agent if your neighborhood has such, so you can get a well-deserved discount. And if you don't have it in your area, you can initiate one. Everybody in your neighborhood stands to gain, as this will bring down their home insurance rates. Why does this qualify you for a lower rate? The threats of burglary and fire damage are very low when a community has a watch. Tip number 25. Ensure you have fire escapes. A home without fire escapes is not quite as safe as a home should be. Does yours have them? If your answer is yes, then ensure that your agent is aware of it, as it could bring you a small discount. Even with simple rope ladders for the upper rooms, you still could get some discounts. If, on the contrary, you do not have any fire escape or the right number and kind, you are likely losing discounts you should get. In order to guarantee savings, find out from your agent what your home insurance provider considers a standard fire escape. Tip number 26. Renovations get you discounts. We sometimes want to renovate our house. No, you are not thinking insurance at that time. You just want to make your home conform more to your taste, or simply make sure everything works as it should. If you do this, you will qualify for a considerable discount. Therefore, ensure your agent is informed about it. Brand new houses and houses that have been renovated are better risks to an insurance company and therefore attract lower home insurance premiums. Nevertheless, remember that the scope of renovation that takes place will also determine the size of discount you will get. Tip number 27. Authorize an EFT. Let your insurer be paid your premiums automatically and you will be given a considerable discount. Simply tell your bank that you intend to set up an EFT, electronic funds transfer, in favor of your insurance provider. In addition to saving you in premiums, you will also save yourself much time and hassles. Tip number 28. Keep your garage away from your residential structure. Because of gas and oils, your vehicle garage is a big fire risk. So your home insurance rates will be lower if your garage is located at a safe distance from your residential structure. You can find out the minimum distance and how much you will save by doing this from your agent. Tip number 29. Avoid locations that require additional insurance. You will save yourself much if you buy your house in a location that doesn't call for additional insurance from some natural disasters. To give you an idea, expect to pay an additional $400 for flood insurance for a house in a flood-prone region. This is because you'll be forced to buy flood insurance by your mortgagor before they will consider your home properly insured. And even if you have paid off your mortgage, you will not feel comfortable to know that you've not given yourself coverage from a peril that has a high probability of happening. Therefore, buy your home in a flood-free locality and save yourself avoidable costs. Get and compare cheap quotes from top insurers at q4l.org. QualityInsuranceForLess.com. q4l.org is the same site, just easier to type into your browser. One more thing, save a lot of money. Get many more tips that will help you cut down your overall insurance costs by up to 50% at q4l.org. q4l.org. Auto insurance policy tips for superior but cheap insurance coverage. Stay claims free for more than 3 years and most insurance will give you a special discount. Remember, this does not mean you might not have had any cost to make a claim, but that you did not file one. Therefore, if it's a minor case, handle it on your own. What you will gain from a no-claims discount will certainly outweigh it. Reduce your bodily injury liability coverage to the very minimum required by your state law and buy an umbrella policy instead. The more substantial your asset, the more this recommendation is true in your case. Just to ensure we are all on the same plate. Bodily injury liability coverage takes care of passengers and the other driver in an accident caused by you. If this coverage type takes care of such liability issues, why is it recommended that you get an umbrella policy? The simple reason is that the liability coverage included in any auto insurance policy is usually inadequate. This means that your personal assets will be taken if your liability coverage cannot handle the bills and damages incurred. However, there is hardly a lawsuit or liability issue that an umbrella policy wouldn't take care of completely. You save on many ends with an umbrella policy. It helps you get lower rates, gives you superior liability coverage and auto-related issues, but still covers liability claims that may arise somewhere else, for example, your home. Price-wise, you get much more coverage per premium dollar with an umbrella policy. It could cost a 35-year-old man in an area like New York City around $300 extra to raise his bodily injury liability from $25,000, $50,000 to $100,000, $300,000. The first amount in each pair shows the maximum amount that will be paid out to each injured person in an accident. The second amount shows the maximum that can be paid out per accident. However, with an umbrella policy, he will spend less than that to get $1 million worth of coverage. And if he chooses to raise the coverage amount of his umbrella policy to $2 million, he will only have to spend only $75 more. That's not all. After the $2 million mark, he will need to add only $50 extra to his rate per $1 million extra coverage amount. See, that's superior coverage for a lot less. That's the advantage in adding an umbrella policy instead. Get many more tips like this that will help you cut down your overall insurance cost by up to 50% at q4l.org. One more thing, save a lot of money. Get and compare quotes from many top insurers at q4l.org.